stream, you might want to mute the sound there because it'll have you in it. And let's. Do you want me to just click to go into battle to see how it holds up while I
No.
play?
No, you should invite me to platoon. On
Ah.
the drop down, underneath battle, click platoon, and then do a search for Dorjan, and invite me.
Underneath battle, click platoon.
For Dorjan. Click. There should be random battles to drop down.
Okay, platoon.
Then click on. There should be
platoon.
random battles to drop down.
Oh no, my Twitch is totally going. There we go. Okay, platoon, and I need to invite. I need to add you as a friend.
Half
Also.
the screen is not showing. Half of World of Tanks is not shown on your stream right now.
Really?
Yeah, most of the top and bottom are cut off.
Hold on, let me.
It's like it's zoomed. It's like it's zoomed in.
No, that's how it looks on my screen, like regularly.
What?
Oh no, that's not how it looks on my screen. What is going on? Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Or that's just DX Tori. Why are you chopping it off? I hate you. Right. So I need to figure out what the problem with that is. What happens if I switch to this? Okay, this looks better, but you can tell I'm definitely not widescreen.
You're not widescreen. You've got us. Have you dragged World of Tanks into a widescreen format? Just drag the edges and make it into a widescreen.
I think this is widescreen right here.
There you go. Keep going.
Do I need to go more?
We're gonna make it full widescreen. You got black bars around the outside.
See, it's not supposed to have the black bars. And now I've drug it where I can't see the Twitch chat. This is terrible. Let me just go to menu in settings and find a widescreen. Graphics.
You won't find it.
Oh, it actually does not have any widescreen by default, does it?
You just drag it to what you want.
I did drag it to what I wanted, but apparently that's not widescreen at all. And that just gives me more chopped off edges to see the Twitch chat.
I don't get it, man. I just drag it to widescreen and it works for me.
See, I just dragged the side here to where it... Oh, wait. Let's do this. Maybe that will force it to widescreen. Now, it still has a black... I hate you, game.
Don't know why you're struggling so much.
Because this obviously just dislikes me.
Yeah. It hates you.
Because, what's my current resolution? Oh, 768 is not widescreen at all, is it?
No.
See, and it even says down here, widescreen mode, 16:9.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Go for the 16:10.
It won't even let me...
Yeah,
click
you got
on
to
this.
switch to from window to full screen and then do it there.
Ah. 16:10.
Try it. I don't know. I'm just...
What about... It doesn't even tell me. What's this do? Oh, dear lord, that's way too big. It looks nice, but I can't see the chat.
That looked good. That's perfect. That's widescreen.
I just changed it a little bit. Let's see if it still says widescreen.
Yep,
Okay,
still
now it
saying
says widescreen. Yay! But I can't see the chat.
Now it's full screen.
Hold on, I'm gonna bump it down. Hopefully one more time will be okay. No, that just made it even wider. Dear lord. Why must you hate me, game? No, that's 4:3, isn't it? I cannot see the chat no matter what I do.
Whoops. I normally
What?
put the chat underneath the video for widescreen, especially if I haven't got a big monitor.
Well, my display resolution is 1600 by 900.
Yeah, so you should have plenty of room underneath.
Let's see. What about this 1280 by 800?
800's wider, man. 800 means the width. So if you want to go smaller, you want to go up.
Well, yeah, but even if I go to 1024 by 768 there, that's going to make it have super black around the sides.
Yeah. So you need to stay in widescreen, man, and just live with it. You're going to have to put the chat underneath instead of beside it because your monitor obviously is not big enough.
Yeah. You gotta love those 20 inches, right?
Well, that's not perfect wide as well. You got black around the outside on that one as well.
There. It has to be a 1360 resolution.
There you go. You got it. Oh, baby, you got it.
But that by 768, like, I don't know. How do you have yours down at the bottom? When you pop it out?
You don't need to read the last couple.
If I could show you my desktop right now and be like, how to do?
Get a second monitor.
Well, I'm gonna have one in a couple months.
Just get a cheap 15-inch one and shove it to the side.
I don't even have $90 for that.
Nick one from your family.
Like, I usually use a laptop, but the laptop is in use right now for school stuff. And by school stuff, I mean probably Facebook. I just got the look of, oh no, you didn't. Okay, we're just gonna live with this, and if I don't answer anyone in the chat, it's because I can't see it. Though I doubt there will be anyone typing. Or at least I hope not.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just me and you right now, so we're good.
We're good.
Okay. Now back to the whole. I don't need DxTory on. Yeah, without DxTory, it jumps up to 150 frames. That's awesome. And it still looks good. Because right now, DxTory is not hooked in. This is just native OBS by itself. Now I need to find contact and DORJN24. Search!
No, just without the 24. Just Dorjan.
Oh, wow, you didn't have to put in the 24, huh?
No.
Do you have a bracket, INC bracket?
Yes, me?
Awesome.
That's the clan tag.
Add user to your friends list.
And then just click invite, and I'll get the invitation and be able to join your platoon.
Invite.
Okay, now you see me in your screen, and you'll be able to see if I ready up with a tank. So I'm like, okay, I'll play a T1 Cunningham, which is the American Tier 1.
Okay.
And you can pick any of the 5 starting countries' Tier 1 tank.
That's all of these down here at the bottom.
Correct. And they got their flag behind them. So you, even as an American, should understand which flags are which.
Are you sure? I don't know. There's America. There's the commies. There's some tea drinkers, and there's them Nazis, and there's them ones that we don't ever play because we don't like the French.
You should, though. I never understand why the Americans don't like the French, because the French did nothing but help the Americans beat the British.
Well, you see, in World War II, the French were sissies. And they also, with their artsy-fartsy things, tried to rub it in Americans' faces multiple times. And then they come over to America going, oh, wait, look at me. I am French. I am more important than you. Look at my mustache. And then America
Let's be fair, though. America is a bit far away from Nazi Germany to just roll over them. And to be fair, France is connected.
To be fair, we both know that Britain did 50 times more than France in World War II.
Well, yeah, but also we've got the sea between us as well, so...
Yes, but that's why, we're always going to respect Britain and always go, French, you did nothing. You cried like little girls, and you wore brown pants, even in your Napoleonic era to hide your stains.
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's lots of stereotypes about the French, although the French have done some amazing stuff in their time.
They have. But I am going to...
beating the British for the Americans during the American Revolution.
Yes. Without the help of the French.
You have a big statue that kind of says, "We love the French," in the middle of your probably the most iconic thing about America.
Remember, I am in Texas.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't going to be America for much longer. You're going to
exactly. There we go.
And then you're going to get invaded by America, and they're going to take you by force.
So I guess we're gonna do the opposites here. I'm going to play the British tanks because I like British tanks as far as the history of them and how
Yeah.
they're built more than American.
Go for it.
And so now what? What do I do now? I see
You
there's all of these guys here to the side.
don't worry about anything. Just click the big ready button in
Right
the
here?
platoon window.
Right there.
Yep, and then press the battle button, and we go into matchmaker.
And prepare for getting it trashed.
Right, so your tank is very unskilled, and even for a tier 1, your tank, because you're brand new, will not perform anywhere near as good as my tier 1 that isn't brand new. Okay, my crew are trained, they're elites, and all that sort of jazz. So I've got the best weapons, the best engines, and all that sort of stuff, and my crew know what they're doing. Yours, on the other hand, are green, fresh out of being forcefully recruited and shoved into the tank. So that just gives you an indication of what's going to happen. Anyway, the controls are WASD for just moving around. And we'll just drive around like headless chickens behind everyone while you get used to the game engine.
All right, and zooming in like everyone did. I guess that's just the mouse wheel.
Mouse wheel, yeah.
And so this is the farthest I can zoom in.
No, you haven't started the game yet. If you press shift, you switch into snipe mode, or if you scroll in all the way, you go into snipe mode. As soon as the game starts, you can go into sniper mode.
Ah, I see. And what's this red thing that keeps ticking up on the side?
That is
green.
your not only aimer but loader too. So when it goes green, you've loaded. And that little tank next to you is me.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
That
So
is-
right, basically, if you look at me now, I'm going to hold the right button, and the tank will turn on the spot like this. If you do the same,
I'm holding my right mouse button, but it's not turning.
no, not right mouse button, the right button, as in D.
Ah,
Turn right. You'll see that your rotation is a lot slower than mine, but you're also a bigger tank. And you don't turn exactly in the spot. You kind of wiggle. If you keep pressing left and right, you can actually drive forward without actually driving forward. But that's the way the tank works. You're using the left and right track, sorry. So if you're turning left, your left track is turning and your right track is turning to help you turn.
Yep.
So what you could do to turn faster is press backwards and a direction, or forward in a direction to spin the right direction. So if you do the right combination, you can turn a lot faster than you can normally. Also notice, right in the middle of your screen there's two icons. If you move your mouse really quickly to the right, you'll notice that your turret is catching up. And there's actually this second marker that's moving across your screen. That is where you're actually aiming. That point that you are looking at, that first point, that's
Yep.
just where you want it to aim, not where it actually is aiming. So you should always wait for your turret to spin around before you take the shot. Okay?
okay.
Right. The other thing is that it's red at the moment, right?
Yes.
That means you will not penetrate. Although against allies you can penetrate, it will just say you can't. When you go against enemies, that will change color. It will give you a rough indication for a newbie that's good enough whether you can penetrate or not. If it's green, you're likely to penetrate. If it's red, you're unlikely to penetrate. If it's amber or yellow, then it's okay. If you keep shooting, you'll probably get through eventually. Okay?
Okay.
The other trick of the trade is press R twice, and you auto drive. And all you have to do is press left and right to drive around from then on. To stop auto drive, you either press backwards, which is S, and it will stop, or tap forward again, and that will stop. You can take over, but you will lose all your momentum. So it's nice to drive on auto speed, and if you want to cut off auto drive, just press the forward button, and you will stay driving until you want to stop, and then you let go.
Okay.
Okay. You can also do that reverse, and that will be F. If you double tap F, you can go reverse at full speed. But you go much slower in reverse, and it depends on what tank you've got, depends on how well it goes forward, backwards, reverse, and all that jazz. Okay? Some terrain is destructible, like this. If you drive through it, it will blow up, but slow you down in the process. Others, like these buildings, are not.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right, when you're aiming, as you notice as you're driving around, that big circle is big. If you stop and don't move the mouse, you will see that it gets really small after a long time.
Yep.
You should always wait, unless they're point blank to you, for that to go down to small before you take a range shot.
Okay.
Okay, mini-map bottom right, you can see the red dots, that's the enemies, and the green dots are us. So let's go and engage them.
You move so much faster.
Yep, I've got a crew that actually know what they're doing.
My crew knows what they're doing. Little